A much happier situation for the family of Jim and Dora Bolter. They have been missing since Tuesday, but were found safe today in Oceana County, more than 100 miles north of their home. They were only located because they ran out of gas and James was walking down the street. Family members say the 77-year-old driver suffered from dementia, and it begs the question, what can we do to protect our aging family members? News 8's Barton Dieter sat down with an expert to answer that question. He's live in the newsroom. Barton.
Well, Leon, Jim and Dora Bolter played cards every week with friends who lived only about 15 miles away. But on Christmas Eve, that 15-minute trip turned into a 34-hour ordeal as the couple was eventually found around noon today, 3 counties to the north of their home, but apparently safe. The grandson of the 77-year-old couple said the pair were lifelong residents of the Delton area, familiar with the roads.
They're kind of off the grid. My grandfather suffers a little bit from some dementia.
This sounds familiar to Joyce Bond, regional director of the Alzheimer's Association, West Michigan.
The brain cells are being damaged little by little over time, and when that happens, they lose their connectivity. It interferes with the ability to recognize familiar things.
It is estimated that about 60% of people with Alzheimer's or dementia wander off.
They may see familiar objects, but the ability to take that information and translate that into, oh, I need to turn here to go to my house, starts to fail.
The ability to make good decisions about when to stop and when to ask for help, as well as the perception of time, can all be impacted.
So that's why you see folks losing their way, or maybe running stop signs or running traffic lights because they can see it, but recognizing what that means starts to fail.
Spahn said people tend to get lost more often close to home rather than on long trips. The couple's grandson said they never had an incident like this.
There has been a time or two where my grandfather may take a wrong turn and be missing for a couple of hours, but it was nothing like this.
They might be a little bit delayed, but they eventually get back home. That should be a pretty good flag for a family member that things are changing.
Using a GPS or cell phone can be helpful early on, but as the disease progresses, it can mask bigger problems.
It's a very difficult conversation. We really encourage people to have that conversation sooner rather than later.
Spahn said for the person with dementia or Alzheimer's, it's better to give up the license voluntarily than to have it taken away. She says the person that remains on the road be a danger not only to themselves but to other people. We have links at woodtv.com on how you can approach this difficult topic. In the newsroom, Barton Dieters, News 8.